Well, whoop-dee-doo. Hey there, cruel cats and cretins, and welcome to the Hairy Scary Countdown, hosted by me, your ever-loving horned red fuzzball, Cliff, doing what I always do around here at the Erie Cemetery, and that's getting things ready for tonight's big show with the Mummy and the Monkey, yeah. So let's get things cooking with this little ditty, and I'll see you on the flip, or my name ain't Cliff, acha!
Gee, I'm glad you stayed all night, Bobby. Don't you like the cereal? Oh, yeah. But it's a little mushy. It's not crisp like the kind my breakfast pals serve Dad and me at home. Your breakfast pals? Sure, they come every morning as soon as I whistle. What? I'm Snap. I'm Crackle. I'm Pop. At your service, Bobby.
Oh, yeah? Hey, gang. These guys is muscling in. Let's get them. Come on, Mushy.
Hey, let's go, Soggy. Rice Krispies are swell. Look, they float. Sure, and they're so crisp, it's noisy. Hear it? Crisp to the last spoonful.
Let us face, without panic, the reality of our times, the fact that atom bombs may someday be dropped on our cities, and let us prepare for survival, understanding the weapon that threatens us. An atom bomb destroys or injures in three ways: by blast, heat, and radioactivity. The blast of an atom bomb is its most important destructive agent. In Japan, whole buildings were flattened by its force. However, many buildings of sturdy construction, even though close to the explosion, remained standing. The principal dangers of blast are flying glass and debris, the fires it may start, and the danger of being crushed in collapsing buildings. The atom bomb destroys by heat. People caught in the open as far as 2 miles away suffered flash burns. Yet, protection could have been easily achieved. Here, a bridge post and rail shielded the surface behind it. Any solid material afforded similar protection. The third weapon of the bomb is radioactivity, thrown off at the instant of explosion. However, the majority of people exposed to radiation recovered completely, including a large percentage of those who suffered serious radiation sickness. Today, they lead normal lives. They bear children. Their children are normal. These, then, are the weapons of the atom bomb that we must protect against: blast, heat, and radioactivity. Our cities are prime targets for atomic attack, but mass evacuation would be disastrous. An enemy would like nothing better than to have us leave our cities empty and unproductive. If an emergency should come, our factories will be battle stations. Production must go on if we are to win. Our offices and homes will also be posts of duty, not to be deserted. With the knowledge of the first atomic explosions to guide us, our chances for survival will be far better than those of the people of Hiroshima and Nagasaki, if we act on our knowledge and are prepared. The first job is to look over your own home for shelter possibilities. If you live in a private home that is well built, the cellar is the safest place to be. The lower you get, the more barriers there are likely to be against blast, heat, and radioactivity. Select the basement wall nearest the probable target area of your city. If the house is blown over, it will most likely fall away from this wall. If you have a workbench or strong table big enough to get under, move it into your shelter area near a wall or strong supporting column. If the time comes when you actually have to take shelter, lie under the table. If you live in a home that has no basement, choose a shelter area without windows on the ground floor. An interior hallway is probably best. In time of emergency, the shelter area should be cleared of mirrors and other objects that might cause injury. If you live in an apartment house, rules for taking shelter will be posted in your building. Learn them. Also, learn the location of public shelters in areas where you work or frequently visit. There are many things you can begin doing right now. Fireproof housekeeping is one, so clean up that attic. Keep waste in covered containers. Don't let trash pile up in the yard. Set aside a small supply of canned goods. They're safe from radioactivity. Have a good flashlight on hand. Electric lights may go out. Keep a first aid kit and learn how to stop bleeding. Make a habit of keeping a bottle of fresh water handy. A radio will be important for receiving vital instructions. Finally, prepare the shelter area and collect all necessary shelter equipment. In case of an actual raid or test drill, the alert will be a warbling siren blast lasting 3 minutes. Once you hear this, act fast. Pull down the shades or blinds and close the drapes against flying glass. Turn off the burners of your gas or electric stove. Disconnect any heating elements, such as electric irons, hot plates, or bathroom heaters. Close all outside doors, but leave them unlocked. Turn off the gas or oil burners. Taking shelter may be a race against time, even when you have some advance warning. But possibly, there may be no time. An attack could come without warning. The sky would suddenly light up. If a doorway is right at hand, use it. If the nearest shelter is more than a couple of steps away, fall to the ground immediately. Flying glass and debris are immediate dangers, so stay where you are until you're sure it's safe to move. If you are at home when a surprise attack occurs, crawl beneath a table if it is very near, or drop to the floor with your back to the window. The immediate danger is over in about a minute, unless the explosion occurred near the ground or water. In this case, radioactive materials are trapped in the particles of dirt or water thrown up by the explosion. When these particles fall back to Earth, they may be dangerous. So get indoors immediately after a ground-level explosion. Cover broken windows against radioactive dust with blankets or cardboard. Civil defense radiological teams, equipped with radiation survey meters, will check on contamination in any bombed area. Stay under cover until you hear officially that it is safe outside. If you have been exposed to radioactive dust, wash the exposed areas. Pay particular attention to your hair. Get all the dirt from under your fingernails. If the people of Hiroshima and Nagasaki had known what we know about civil defense, thousands of lives would have been saved. Yes, the knowledge is ours, and preparation can mean survival for you. So act now. Someday your life may depend on it.
Good evening, my fellow nocturnals. I am Bonnie Bone Dust, and I will be your guide for tonight's Monster Mayhem Theater. Do not fret, for I and I alone will make sure that your experience is one that is free of pain, unless I decide it will not be. That is right. Your fate is in the hands of I, Barney Bone Dust, on tonight's Monster Mayhem Theater.
Start your day a little bit better with Post Grape Nuts Flakes. Post Grape Nuts Flakes. The Energy Flakes. Whole wheat flakes for energy. For energy. The Energy Flakes. Post Grape Nuts Flakes.
Hey group, do you follow the Mummy and the Monkey on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram? No? Well, why not? That's how you can find all the news about the happenings and going-ons for the Mummy and the Monkey. And if you're watching us on YouTube, remember to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Hacha!
What you are about to see is bizarre, unsettling, and riveting.
Sparkling soft drinks.
Ain't nothing like a good Mountain Dew. Hey! Hey!
Steaming hot coffee.
Roses are red, and how do you do? Drink 4 of these and whoop, 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 whoop.
Steamed or grilled hot dogs.
Oh, my God. That is huge.
Crispy hot fresh French fries.
This is the best thing I have ever put in my mouth.
How about a pizza? None better anywhere.
Hey gang, it's been real. They say that all good things come to an end, but things are just getting started around here. That's right, there's no time like showtime, baby, so let's get this party started. Well, whoop-dee-doo. Hey, gang, welcome. I'm Cliff Jablonski, the behind-the-scenes guy here at the Mummy and the Monkeys Hairy Scary Hangout, yeah. And I want to know one thing. Are you DTF? That's right, you know what I'm talking about. Are you down to Friday?
Oh, hey, we made it! What's a buzzin', cousins?
Hey there, groovy ghoulies. Janet Decay here.
And Grimm Gorri at the helm as we host tonight's episode of the
Mummy and the Monkeys Hairy Scary Hangout.
Episode 169.
169 and we're doing fun.
Woohoo, yeah. Wow. Now, who knew that we would get this far with the show? I'm really shocked that we put out 169 episodes of this, whatever it is that we're doing.
Yeah, I mean, we keep getting closer and closer to 200 episodes.
Woo!
So we're going to have to think of something really cool for the 200th episode.
You know we will. Even 175 is kind of a bit of a milestone, so we have to keep all that in mind. But every night's a special night when we get to spend it with y'all out there, right?
Yes, and there's a lot of people in the chat on our YouTube channel. There's also people watching on Public Media Network, so thank you out there. We have a fun movie for you guys tonight.
You're being very kind.
It's fun as in, like, the cheesiest way, and it's fun because Grimm added his awesome sound effects.
Well, it's going to be fun to make fun of, that's for sure.
Yes,
it's called The Monster of Piedras Blancas.
Yes, from 1959.
That's right, wow. Now this one, I gotta really grab my Bible.
Jonathan Henry, thank you for the super chat.
All right, yeah. Started off with a bang. I love that. Yeah, so thank you, Jonathan, for that. Yeah, so tonight's, I've seen this movie maybe once in my life, and I don't remember much about it, and now I know why. But there was a lot of room for me to, do my thing, that's for sure. So it's going to be a lot of fun, at least watching it. It's 4 farts.
Is John Saxon in the movie?
Of course, there's a Saxon surge.
Nice.
Of course, I can't not do a Saxon surge on a movie like this.
So, all right, guys, keep your eyes peeled, because John Saxon is in this movie somewhere.
Keep your heads about you. This movie's about a monster that rips people's heads off, basically, on the beach. So.
Yes. Pretty much.
Ooh, I'm full of burpees tonight. Excuse them.
Wow, Grimm.
You. Gotta brush up on my French.
All right, so we have a prize giveaway.
Yes.
And one lucky winner at the end of the night is going to get a vintage. This is considered vintage now. It's from 1997 from Halloween week, I guess. It's a Cleveland TV guide.
Oh, I remember those.
Yeah, Cleveland TV guide, and it has all the Halloween programming from 1997.
Maureen Campbell.
Thank you, Maureen.
She gets a Barbapapa.
And to be a part of the prize drawing, just be active in the chats. I will. When the movie's playing, I will write all of your names down and put them in my big plastic shiny mummy bucket.
Ow.
And we will pick one lucky winner at the end of the night. They will get this vintage TV guide from 1997.
You're going to be picking your bucket at the end of the night, basically.
I will be picking a name out of my bucket, yes.
Okay, yeah. No. What else is in there? Just names?
All right, well, we have some shout-outs to do also.
We do. Hey, matter of fact, let's talk about that real quick. So
so we went to some yard sales.
We went out and about doing some hunting.
This morning.
Yard sailing. And we grabbed our little hats and our anchors and went yard sailing. And we went to, a garage sale, and the guy who was running it says, "Hey, aren't you the Mummy and the Monkey?" Now, we weren't in our get-ups, of course, but he recognized us. Boy, I must be really ugly.
So we want to do a shout-out to the Bonsella family. Bonsella family. I wrote it down wrong. I'm sorry. Bonsella family. John, Michelle, Matthew, and Claire.
Yes.
Shout-outs to the family. And then we have some shout-outs to... we have some viewers that have been under the weather and fighting off the Rona, the bug.
Oh, yeah.
So we hope that they feel better. So shout outs to them.
We ain't out the woods yet with that.
And get better soon, Uncle Bill. We hope we hope you feel better soon. And then happy birthday to Tim Harris.
Oh, happy birthday, Tim.
He had a birthday recently, so there's some good news there.
Yeah, and back to the John Bonsella thing. It was nice talking to him because he was saying how much he's a fan of, like, Cleveland horror hosts. The Big Chuck and Little John, super host. He named him off, and it was really nice to talk to the guy for a little bit, and yeah, it was kind of nice to be recognized, I guess.
Very nice.
Slowly but surely.
All right, well, I'm sitting here with Miss Putrid Petunia, the little zombie ghoul.
Let me put my banana
And we have a lot of people that watch with their mini monsters.
Grab this stinker.
So I've got my mini monster shout-out list here, and then we're going to give shout-outs to the people in the chat.
What are you made out of? You're like hard as a rock over here, like a corpse.
Hey, watch those hands, monkey man. They're cold.
I'm sorry. Okay. All right.
All right.
We're going to start it off with our mini monster chair.
Mm-hmm.
All right, ready?
All right.
And 1, 2, 3.
Mini monsters, mini monsters, roar, roar, roar. Mini monsters, here they are. Mini monster shout-outs too. We've got Baby Joe, Lucy, and Dimitri.
Wake that baby up and make him watch the show.
We've got Peanut and Adam.
Peanut and Adam.
We've got Mia, a.k.a. Scoob.
Hey, Scoob.
And then we've got Miss Charlotte.
Hi, Charlotte.
And then we've got Taylor and Matt.
Oh.
And then Gabriel and Adeline. And then we've got Eva and Mackenzie.
All right, that's cool.
Hey there, minis. And then Isabella, Carly, and Cassandra. Hey, ghouls.
All right.
And then we've got Miss Violet.
Hi, Violet.
Hi, Violet. And then Lil Kong.
Oh.
And then we've got Atticus and Penny watching.
Yes.
Hi, minis. And then Hannah Banana.
Hannah Banana, how are you?
And then Mr. Dario. We can't forget Dario. And then Miss Sienna from Germany.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, Sienna.
Hello, Sienna.
And then we've got Adrian and Julia.
Yes, Julia.
Hey there, dudes. And then we've got Morgan and Willow. Hi, minis. And Xander.
Okay.
And Araya. And Trayvon, little Trayvon. And then last but not least, we've got Noelle and Emily.
Hey, kiddos. If you're watching, hoping you're having a good day. Hoping you have a good night and get ready for a good weekend because, baby, you deserve it. All right, let's get on to the big monsters, the monster kids.
Yes, all right. Magic Macabre Mirror. Magic Macabre Mirror. Tell me, who be here? I see Keith, I see Paul Buser, Dane Stotzer, Keith Martin, Connie Cleary, Lois, Mofay Chen, Maureen Campbell, Seth, SpongeBob Hempants, Olivia, Johnny Wise, Joe German, Leo, Greg, Connie. There's so many people here. Wow.
Keep going.
Karen, Bubba, Maureen.
Yeah.
Let's see. Seth, Bob, Toy Painter 1, Kirk Harrington,
Tim
Harris, the birthday boy.
Oh, happy birthday.
James Muscarella's here. Albert Patelski. John Biggins, JV, Sandra Matthias, Gut Munchers.
Oh.
What a name. Jennifer Delaney. And we got a big super chat from David Phillips.
Ah.
Thank you for that super chat. Wow.
Let me give you a little bit of a squeak there, buddy.
Thank you guys so much. We are the show that watches you back, so we see you out there. Thank you.
That's right. We're just chilling in the cemetery. We got the AC going.
Yeah,
stay cool.
We've been hot in Cleveland this week.
Literally, yeah.
I think the whole world is like on fire right now.
Yeah. So. Well, anyway. Well, let's lay out what's going on too for the show. So we have our TV show Time Travel. We have a What Do You Do? Now the What Do You Do is fun because we had a fan send in a cover version of our theme song.
Yeah, so we're gonna see that later.
Yeah,
all right.
Play that. So yeah.
Well, let's get into part 1 of the Monster of Piedras Blancas.
Right here on
the Mummy and the Monkeys Hairy Scary Hangout.
hungry when I woke up.
Do not go in there.
Woo! Maybe it's cold outside.
Hey, you there! I told you to stay away from this light. I meant it. Now go on, beat it.
Hej Gorri moje Gorri, hej lasy moje lasy, hej drzewnie się pociągły, hej starodawne czasy, hej góra jasne góra, hej od zamużni koty, hej wy kogo mnie deszczy, hej wy kołysą wiatrem.
Saw anything like it in my life. It's ripped clean off.
What do you think, Constable? I don't know what to think. They're white as sheets. They don't look like they got a drop of blood left in them. We'll know better after an autopsy.
I bet old Sturgis knows more than he'll tell.
The Rinaldi brothers always fished out at the point.
The boat could have drifted back. How about it, Madsen?
I suppose you let me do the thinking. You take these bodies over to Kochek's, and I'll have Doc Jorgensen take a look at them.
I still think Sturgis ought to tell us what he knows.
Maybe he don't know nothing.
You want to bet?
Oh. All right, now quit your grumbling. Get him out of here. Okay, folks, you go on home now, will you? This is not a Roman holiday, please.
I need some supplies.
You see what happened to the Rinaldi brothers?
No. I didn't stop.
It was me that found them. I went out on the pier to look at my lobster traps when I see the boat way out over there by the breaker line. Well, it was low on the water and looked like it was empty. But I did not pay much attention until it drifted near the pier. Then I seen them, like slaughtered steers. Their throats cut clean. Funny thing, though, not much blood around.
Oh, is that a fact? Lens cleaner I ordered come in yet?
That'll be in next week. You know, the constable has the idea that they got caught in that squall we had last night and couldn't keep off the rocks. But if that was the case, I say they would still be on the rocks and nothing left of that boat at all.
Let me have a pound of liver and 2 of bacon.
If you want to know what I think, it ain't rocks and it ain't squalls. It's something living that did it.
Kochek, you talk too much.
No, that's what they said 2 years ago when that couple came down from the east to go fishing. They found nothing else but some debris washed up on the shore. Anything else?
Just my week's meat scraps.
It's $13.50. You know, if this had happened when I first came here, there would be nobody said nothing about rocks and squalls. It would be the monster of Piedras Blancas.
Oh!
I'm not so sure they would not be right. You know, we should pay more attention to these legends. It would explain many things that happened in the last 30 years.
Kochek, you're a bigger fool than I thought. Now, where's my meat scraps?
You did not show up yesterday, so I gave them to Bert for his hogs.
How dare you? You knew I'd be in.
I'm getting tired of keeping these meat scraps for you. Besides, Bert paid for it.
You idiot. You'll be sorry for this.
That'll be $3.
This dude is the rudest, crudest dude I ever met.
Where do we put up?
Wait a minute, I'll open up the ice room. Don't forget, we're burying the Rinaldi brothers in the morning. First-class funeral. Better not miss it.
What's biting him?
I didn't save the scraps for a stupid dog. I understand Doc Jorgensen's coming to look them over. I've got my own ideas of what happened. Come on.
This is liquor.
What up?
Good morning, Dad.
You left early this morning, Lucille.
I had to open up.
I got the supplies, so you won't have to shop.
Thanks.
Be home before dark. I'll have supper ready.
Oh, I've got to work tonight, Dad. Mrs. Madsen isn't feeling too well.
Oh. Got some nice liver. You always like that.
I'm sorry. I can't help it.
I don't like you coming home after dark.
Oh, I'll be all right. Fred'll bring me.
How's it going? Don't be late. Understand?
Yes, sir. Oh, Mr. Sturgis.
Yeah?
Can I have a word with you? I thought maybe you might be able to help me. Now, I know the Rinaldi boys always fished out to the point, and I thought you might have seen them.
No, I didn't.
What time did the squall hit out there last night?
About midnight.
What time did you start the foghorn?
I blew from 11:30 till dawn.
Right.
And you didn't see anything unusual all night?
If I had, I'd tell you.
Well, just that I knew they always fished out there.
I've told them plenty of times. It's dangerous this time of year. Never can tell when a blow's coming up. But they wouldn't listen. Nobody listens. They'll learn someday.
What's mistaken him? He is the most unfriendly man I ever knew. Oh, I'm sorry, Lucy. I didn't mean that. This business has got me upset, I guess.
That's all right, Mr. Madsen. I know the town isn't very fond of Dad.
I'll go see what Doc's found out. I don't imagine there'll be many people in for lunch today, so take the afternoon off if you'd like. Eddie here can take care of things.
All right, I'll see.
All right.
Your dad and the town always been at odds with one another?
None of your business. No, not always.
What happened? Don't want to tell me?
Some other time.
Hey, lady, you gonna let a customer die of thirst?
Yeah. I don't know why I let this upset me.
Oh, it's natural.
Dad isn't really like that.
Look, I'm sure he isn't. Hey, I've got a good idea.
What's that?
Well, I've got to go out to the point and pick some specimens. Why don't you come along?
Gee, I'd like to, but I haven't had a chance to clean this place all day.
You might not get another offer.
All right. Maybe the townspeople won't be hungry today, but I'll bet you will. I'll make some sandwiches and we'll take them with us.
There, you see, I knew there was some reason I wanted you to come along.
I'm not sure it's me or my cooking you're falling for.
Well, I always try to keep them guessing.
Oh, you do you?
You better give up them cigarettes, buddy, or the groundhogs will be bringing you your mail. Know what I mean?
Well, what happened, Doc? What'd you find?
Well, the jugular veins, the carotid arteries, the esophagus, the trachea were cut straight across. There was a complete transection of the spinal cord.
What?
In short, the heads were severed from the trunks. Death was instantaneous.
Bogus. How could it have happened?
I don't know, George. If we were living in the 19th century, I'd say they were victims of the guillotine.
You mean they were murdered?
That's your department, not mine.
Yeah, I thought maybe it was an accident.
Well, maybe it was, but I doubt it. The manner of death was identical in both cases, and it had all the earmarks of a conscious act.
Looks to me like the work of some inhuman beast.
Oh, that's a pack of nonsense, Kocek.
You haven't been here as long as I have, Constable. Have you not heard of the legend of the monster of Piedras Blancas?
An old wives' tale, you know it.
Yes, of course it is. Now, it may have been a freak accident, or we may have a lunatic on our hands. Have there been any reports of strangers in the vicinity, George?
No, I haven't heard of any. I can check with the constable over at Windswept. Yeah, let's go over to the office. Look, Kocek, the whole town's upset. Now, keep your stories to yourself until we get this cleared up.
Do you really think you will?
Why do you say things that you know will hurt me?
Let's try this.
Ooh, he likes girls.
You fixed the grub, ma'am.
You sound like a drugstore cowboy.
Flattery will get you nowhere.
I've noticed.
Oh, the townspeople don't know what they're missing.
Neither does Mr. Madsen.
Well, it isn't going to bankrupt the Wings.
Oh, I left $1 in the till.
I feel like a kept man.
Don't you worry. I'll get it back several times over. Remember, you're taking me to the Windswept Saturday night.
Oh, was that this Saturday night?
You know darn well it was.
Oh, that's right. Next Saturday night's Marjorie.
And the following Saturday, Imogene.
Imogene.
Kochek's prize Holstein.
Thank you very much. Now, can I have a pickle?
Help yourself. Fred, why did Mr. Madsen question Dad about the Rinaldi brothers?
Just a shot in the dark, I guess.
He couldn't think Dad had anything to do with it.
Well, I'll ask George, but I think he was just looking for a clue.
I guess so. But it worries me. I know the whole town's against Dad, and all he wants is just to be left alone.
Well, sometimes in a small town, that's asking too much. Oh, I gotta get going or I'll never get any specimens.
I love it here. I wish I never had to go back to town.
No, back in the house ring. Go on. Get in there now.
I don't know, Doc. There aren't any leads from Windswept. I haven't got one thing to go on except 2 mangled corpses and a busted-up boat.
I wish I could say I thought it was an accident, George, so you could close the books, but it just doesn't add up. You know, there was something I didn't mention to you in front of Kochek.
Oh, what was that?
Do you remember when I told you that the heads were severed from the trunks, almost as if by a surgeon's scalpel?
Yeah?
And yet the main arteries were distended several inches. It appeared as if something had been attached to pump out the blood.
I don't understand what you mean, Sam.
Generally, when a person is killed, the heart stops pumping almost immediately. There's always some blood left in the body.
Do you mean that there wasn't any blood left in him?
Essentially none.
Oh, my God.
Sam, you don't think we got a monster on our hands, now do you?
No, I don't. I think that there's a logical explanation that we just haven't found yet. But if I were you, I'd ride herd on Kochek. Rumors won't help now.
If you take my advice, you lock the doors and stay in the house tonight. Oh, thanks, Mrs. Wilson. Don't forget what I said. What can I do for you, Constable?
You can do what I ask you to.
I was only telling Mrs. Wilson what I thought.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's the trouble with you. You're always telling people what you think.
No crime in that.
In the past. No, maybe not. This time you got the whole town upset.
They got reason to be.
Well, about the Rinaldi brothers, yes, but not about some monster.
You know as well as I do. Those two were not murdered by any ordinary human.
I didn't say anything about murder.
Are you giving out that bunk about an accident?
Until I'm sure, that's the official theory. And you better remember it.
Any 2-year-old can tell there was no accident. You should look up the history of this village.
Look, Kochek, I'm not going to argue with you. Now, I'm ordering you to stop the rumors. And if you don't stop spreading them, I'm going to lock you up for attempting to incite riot.
You can't do that.
You try me.
What kind of a person are you?
Boy, am I hungry. Yes, sirree. Cannot wait to eat my burger cone. Mmm.
Oh, rats, bats, and black cats. It's almost time to open up the store. Hey, Grimm!
Yes, Janet?
Did you put the "We're Open" sign out in the front?
Oh, okay, yeah, all right. I'll do it. Just hold your horses. Oh, jeez. Don't go anywhere. Be right back. Woo-hoo.
That monkey man. Good help is hard to find.
Come to me.
Hey!
Welcome back, one and all, to
the Mummy and the Monkey's Hairy Scary Hangout.
Yes, from Cleveland to the world, baby. Woohoo!
Oh yeah. And wow, we haven't played that skit in a while.
I know. We had to make sure that it was okay to play because of the background music, and it was. We used Creative Commons license on it, so it's good to go, baby.
It was another YouTuber's song, yeah.
But we gave them the credit, so we're all good. We're in the clear.
Very cool.
So hope you're enjoying tonight's creature monster movie feature, the monster from Piedras Blancas.
Yes, we finished up part 1.
Get it right.
And now it's that time of the night.
Oh my gosh, that's right.
That time of the night.
The moment you've all been waiting for.
Where we get to enjoy
a
some snack
super
toys.
chat.
Oh, Dean Stotzer, thank you for the $10 super
Let's
chat.
acknowledge that first because we'll get lost up in
David Phillips gave us a $69 super chat earlier. Thank you so much. Thank you
generous.
guys. You guys are so sweet to us. Thank you.
That's right. So, all right, as you were saying, Janet, now I got to keep this out of my lap. Now it's time for the moment you've all been waiting for, the Mummy and the Monkey snack toys. New yummy snacks.
Old movie facts.
All right, and what did you dig up for us tonight, Janet, on this movie?
Okay, so the snacks there's some candy in here, Grimm.
Oh, yes.
That we have, if you want to pick some candies out of there.
Okay.
I picked out some taffy and some Zots.
Now this is sent to us.
That was sent to us last week from Greg in Parma. He's our Snack Master General.
That's right. Is it Snack Meister or Snack Master?
Snack Master?
Snack Master
Snack
General.
Meister?
Whatever.
Tomato, you know.
They're switchable, you know.
Yeah. So I have some Taffy Time Strawberry Taffy.
All right.
And Apple Zots I'm going to snack on.
Bottle caps. Oh, baby. I want to find a cola one.
Are you going to try bottle caps? I thought they were all pop flavored.
They're not.
Aren't they supposed to be fizzy or something?
Yeah, they are, but it's like orange, grape, root beer, cherry, and my favorite, everyone's favorite, cola.
There you go. So what are you guys snacking on?
Or in Cleveland, pop.
You can put it in the comments below. Dean says he's having popcorn and a slushie.
Ooh.
Yummy.
I think Kirk Harrington said earlier in something, a thing you posted on Facebook, he has like cookies and a warm beverage, which sounds really nice too.
That does sound nice. Someone else said they were, oh no, Leo said he loves Zots. And Maureen says Zots sounds dirty. Well, this taffy's really good.
Oh. I got a nice message from Jay Summers here. Our buddy Jay.
Oh,
well,
thank you,
see
Jay.
you later.
He's in the chat.
Very cool.
All right, so
go on with the snack toys.
Well, it's going to be hard to talk with all this taffy.
Don't talk with your mouth full.
Oh, it's so good. Okay.
Well, you got more practice doing that than I do. So.
So this movie, The Monster of Piedras Blancas, is from 1959. And Famous Monsters of Filmland. That cool magazine.
Right.
They gave this movie the Shock Award winner. I think for the monster, they like the monster in it. So yeah, they did this movie did get a Shock Award winner from Famous Monsters of Filmland.
I found a cola one. It was great.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna try an Apple Zot.
Oh my lord.
And the movie wasn't influenced by The Creature from the Black Lagoon.
Yeah, it was.
So it's very heavily inspired by that. And it was produced by Jack Cavan. And Jack worked on the Mole People costumes. And he did have some part in Creature from the Black Lagoon. So he worked for Universal.
Yeah.
And wanted to make a movie on his own.
How are your snacks?
Apple.
What'd you call me?
Apple.
Oh, apple. I thought you said something else.
Apple Zots.
Yeah, those are good now. Those are the hard candy with a fizzy center. You getting it?
So Jack Cavan wanted to make a movie of his own. The budget for this movie was only $29,000.
That's too much.
The stars of the movie, John Harmon, he's another Harmon. He's a character actor who he plays Sturgis, the lighthouse keeper. And his career lasted 6 decades. He was in Bonanza, Perry Mason. He was in episodes of Star Trek, all kinds of different TV shows throughout his career. Now, Jeannie Laverne Carmen, the pretty blonde girl who's the waitress and the daughter of the shop owner, lighthouse keeper guy, she was a model, a trick golfer. She was an actress, like a pinup girl. She just had that classic 50s pinup look. She was also in the movie The Devil's Hand. She plays the cult girl, like the cultist. So if she looks familiar, you can see her in The Devil's Hand.
Oh.
So there's, those Zots are really good. I'm tasting sour green apple right now.
Yes, that's one of my
favorites. With the fizzy
baking soda stuff that's in
with the powdery center.
Yes.
It's like a sour candy.
Yeah, it kind of comes out like really, almost not too long after you're, got it in your mouth sucking on it. It kind of, the fizzy stuff kind of comes out. Like, not even when you're all the way done.
Yeah.
What are you laughing about?
The candy has premature fizzy, I guess.
Yeah, it's good though. These bottle caps are very good. I'm feeling like a little kid, like I'm getting a sugar rush.
Yeah, all these fun retro candies we're trying out.
These, I haven't. Oh.
Chuck Holly, thank you so much for the super chat. He says to help find more snacks for next week.
Ooh, my tummy's very yummy.
All right, well, we should probably get into part 2 of the movie. Yeah. And then after that, we'll be back for more fun.
Wow, these are really good. All right, I'm going to consume more sugar.
We're going to eat more candy, and you're going to watch the movie.
That's right. We'll be back, rotten teeth and all, after this segment of The Monster of Piedras Blancas, right here on
The Mummy and the Monkeys Very Scary Hangout.
Woohoo!
What's the trouble?
Oh, I don't know why people don't mind their own business.
Who, Kochek?
Yeah. He's got the whole town in a state of nerve.
He's a great talker.
I told him if he didn't quit it, I was going to have him thrown in jail.
Oh, you can't do that.
No, I know that, but I don't think he does. Come inside for a minute, will you, Fred? I want to talk to you. Come on, have a cup of coffee.
That Kochek's an idiot. If he'd spend half as much time tending to business as he does gossiping, we'd be better off.
Who are you talking to?
I ordered that cleaner a month ago. Next week, he says. I'll bet we don't get it this time next month. See why they can't leave us alone. We do our job. There hasn't been a wreck on this point since we've been here. Those two brothers go fishing. Next thing, people asking questions, prying into our business. They ought to keep away from the point. That's what the light's here for.
Thank you, Mr. Know-It-All.
Wish that girl wouldn't work nights. A lonely place to get to after dark. Come on, Ray. Come on, boy.
I'd invite you in, but it would only upset Dad.
He's gonna have to get to know me sometime.
Let him get used to the idea of us going together first.
Has he always been like that?
When I was a child, he was lots of fun.
What happened?
I remember it was just before my 9th birthday. Mother hadn't been feeling too well that afternoon. There was a ship in trouble off the coast, and Daddy had to stay in the tower. Mother got worse, but wouldn't let me call him until early morning. He phoned for the doctor, but he refused to come out in the storm. When they returned, Mother was dead.
I'm sorry.
They were so much in love. When Daddy was first transferred here, he wouldn't have anything to do with anybody. Shortly after, I was sent away to boarding school. It's just been in the last 2 years that I've even been home during summer vacations.
You must be a very lonely man.
He is. He lives in a world all of his own. Sometimes I can't even get through to him.
How's he gonna take me?
All right, I think. But it's going to be slow.
Well, we've got the rest of the summer.
It's a beautiful night.
It's almost too nice.
I haven't got a parlor I can invite you into, but I've got the best beach and rocks on the coast. Let's take a walk.
I'd love to, but if I don't get those specimens prepared I collected this afternoon, our trip will have been for nothing.
Well, you're very flattering.
I'm sorry. Now, you know I didn't mean it that way.
I forgive you. I'll be all right. See you tomorrow?
Night.
Adios, amigos.
Oh, yeah.
Hey! Lucy! Lucy!
excuse me while I whip this house.
You're late, Lucille.
I'm sorry.
Did I hear you drive up a while back?
Mm-hmm. It was a beautiful night.
You've been swimming.
Duh.
How many times have I told you not to go swimming on that beach at night alone?
Daddy, you wouldn't have wanted me to swim with anybody. I forgot my suit.
I don't know what they teach you in college these days, but it certainly isn't modesty.
Independence, Daddy. Independence.
All the same, this is a wild and desolate coast. There's no place for a young lady, or anyone else for that matter, to be out alone at night.
All right. I won't do it again.
That is such a lie.
Tonight I had the strangest idea that I had a visitor.
What do you mean?
Nothing really, I guess. I just had the feeling that somebody was watching me.
You go swimming alone again at night, and I'm going to ship you back to that fine school of yours before vacation's over.
Oh, Daddy, you're not serious.
Yes, you bet I am.
Take a chill pill. You're really angry.
Better get to bed. It's getting late.
I'm sorry, Dad.
Or whatever.
Good night.
Good night.
Okay, love you. Bye-bye.
The next time I have a daughter, I hope it's a boy.
Pilgrim.
How far are we finna walk, baby?
Jimmy, you don't have to come to the cemetery.
Okay, Mom.
Excellent!
Mr. Kochek! Mr. Kochek! Hey, Mr. Kochek, where are you? Mr. Kochek! Mr. Kochek! Mr. Kochek! Mr. Kochek!
It was terrible. It was just terrible. I'll never get over it as long as I live.
We lay these brothers to rest with this promise, that their untimely end shall not go unaccounted for. As we put them to rest, in the good earth of their native village, I shall read these words. For they were men who lived and died by the sea.
I mean, this is about as interesting as listening to a John Tesh album.
O most powerful and glorious Lord God, at whose command the winds blow, lift up the waves of the...
Murder! Mom! Someone's been murdered! Mom! Someone's been murdered!
Who is it, Jimmy?
Mr. Kochek. He's dead. He looks awful.
Where, son? Where?
I went to his store to buy some candy, and he was in his office dead. And Mom, he didn't have any hair.
Oh, get out of here! Can you hold him here for a few minutes till I get back to town?
Yeah, sure.
All right, come on, Eddie, let's go.
We're not through here yet, folks. Let us repeat the Lord's Prayer.
Alrighty.
Our Father, who art in heaven...
Oh, this is no place for women and children. I'll send him home. Come on, please. Go on home. As soon as the doctor's looked at the body, we'll give you a report. Go ahead now. Eddie, pick up the body with the countercloth.
How did it happen?
You better have a look.
I'm constantly in the state of wanting to throw up.
Oh, Eddie, you better get outside and get yourself some fresh air so you feel better. Huh?
Okay.
Yeah. And poor little Jimmy had to see a thing like this.
Is that Kochek?
Yeah.
Same way?
Complete transection of all the veins and arteries, plus the esophagus, the trachea, and the spinal cord. I couldn't have done a cleaner job myself.
And no blood again, huh, Doc?
Oh, pumped dry.
All right, that does it. Now, let's have a look around and see what we can find. He must have been killed last night or early this morning. Now, look, this blob of ink here is completely dry. Now, I'd say that much ink wouldn't dry in less than 4 hours, Doc. What do you think?
Yeah, I'd say 4 hours would be minimum.
Well, I drove by here about 10:30 last night. The door was open. So I stopped in to see if everything was all right. Kochek said he had to work late. It was hot in here, and he left the door open to get some air. It must have happened between 10:30 and 4 this morning.
Well, it's difficult to tell with a body in that condition. I'd say about 1 or 2 a.m.
Yeah, well, I'll settle with that. Fred, did you find anything?
No, nothing yet.
Fred, come here a minute.
You!
What do you make of this?
I see a big roach sitting on top of a piece of ham.
It looks like a fish gill, but it's too big.
Well, maybe something he picked up on the beach.
Well, could be. But I've never seen anything like it before.
Well, let's take it over to my office. We can run some tests on it and look at it under the microscope, huh?
Might as well. Doesn't seem to be anything else around here. Let's go.
We are a classy bunch.
You all right? Yeah. Take the body in the ice room, Eddie. Lock the place up. Stay here and keep an eye on things. I'll send a relief over later.
Sure. Did you find anything? Maybe it was Kochek's monster.
Now, none of that. We got enough trouble the way it is. You two scientists have been dipping that thing in the solution for the last hour. Looking at it this way and that. Now, what is it?
Ain't nothing like a good Mountain Dew.
The good constable doesn't seem to realize that scientific investigation is a slow and tedious process.
Hi, everybody. Stasha and Yashu here. That's right. We're hanging out in our kitchen, and we had a lot of people write in and say, hey, they want us to do an ID for the Mummy and the Monkey's Hairy Scary Hangout show. So Stasha and I set up the camera, and we're going to try to do this. All right, Stasha? We're going to do it together, okay? So on 1, 2, 3, you are watching the Mummy and the Monkey's Hairy Scary Hangout. What the heck was that? Stasha, what's all that racket going on down here? Where's my wrench? You see my wrench? Whoa, hey, heck is this here? Big Ski Tron 2000 and a half. What the heck is that? All right, sure, whatever. What a girl, I tell you. She's always doing something. Oh, hey, excuse you. Hey, look who's here. Earl, how you doing there, buddy? Ah, good to see you there, my little friend. So now what? Okay. You gonna put him back there, right? This little gizmo on. Alright, and what? Okay. Ah, holy pierogies, look at that thing go. Man, I hope this doesn't cost me a lot in electricity. Let me see that bill last month, forget about it. Alright, now what? Whoa, hey, look at that. What did you do to Earl? Look at him. He's 5 times the size. Holy moly, look at that. Wow, you're really onto something here, Stasha. I never knew you had it in ya. You know what this means? Oh, no, whoa, wait a minute. Don't say it out loud. Usually when you're yelling, I can't take it. Whisper it in my ear. Uh-huh. 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 Uh-uh. Nuh-uh. No, what do you mean world peace, world hunger? Defeat everybody, make things bigger. I got a way better idea. Wait right here. I'll be right back. Okay. Woo-hoo-hoo. Oh yeah, I think it's ready. Oh boy. Woo-hoo. Come to Papa. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. All right. Ooh, thank you, Big Ski Tron 2000 and a half. All right, happy days are here again. Oh. Woo! Sorry about the kabasi burps. High five there, Stasha. Thanks so much. See you around there. I'll be back with the rest of that 6-pack. All right, it's going to be a great weekend. All right, woohoo!
Well, it looks like Stasha's going to have to wait on that Nobel Peace Prize. But Yashu, he's going to be a hit with the neighbors. Join us next time for more misadventures of Stasha from the old country.
Well, welcome back, y'all. Now, let's see. Did we look all right here? I think I did bump it a little bit. Here, let me see if I could...
yeah, the camera got bumped when the movie was played.
I don't know what I did. All right, let me see. I don't know.
It's okay, Grimm.
Is it good enough?
I think it's okay.
Ah, that's a little better. See, more of you. That's better anyway, right?
Well, welcome back. We finished up part 2 of The Monster of Piedras Blancas.
Can you believe it? I can't.
Wow. And yeah, it's getting real. The monster is on the hunt, I guess.
Yeah, he's lopping everyone's heads off.
Mm-hmm.
Very cleanly, too. Now, I wonder how he's doing it. Is he using his claws? Does he have a butcher knife? Well, we don't know.
Who knows? Maybe we'll find out later on.
And then he sucks the blood dry, it sounds like. Okay.
So he's like a vampire, like monster creature thing?
Yeah, he's a blood sucker, that's for sure. All right.
Well,
and
we have
one
a prize.
every minute, I guess.
Where did that go? We have a prize giveaway.
We do.
One lucky winner at the end of the night is going to get this vintage 1997 Cleveland TV guide.
Ooh.
And it has all of the Halloween programming. Oh, there's even a Scream movie ad in there.
Wow.
There's some cool ads in here.
That could be worth, like, quarters.
It could be worth, you know,
worth
a lot to whoever wins it.
That's right.
A lot of sentimental value.
In order to win this, all you have to do is be in the chat tonight. Janice, write your name down so you get really, somewhere inside of her mummy bucket there.
Yes, I'm putting all of your names in my mummy bucket
Everyone
here.
out there will be residing, your name will be residing in her bucket tonight.
Yes, it will be there. So I will pick one lucky winner at the end of the night. Oh. Now, for our winners, when the person does win, they just have to email us a mailing address.
Yes, a valid mailing address that we could ship the item to, the prize to. Hey, J. Michael Harris, thank you so much for the super chat.
For baby Earl, he says.
Yes, he's still our baby.
He's still our baby. Yeah, and Earl is going to be 4 years old.
Wow.
Next month, I believe.
Yeah, little big man running around here. He's actually the terror of the house. He's the bad one.
Well, he left us the other day. He left us half of a mouse.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, you didn't tell us.
It was a gory mess. It would have been like something out of a horror film.
It was.
There was like a mouse head,
the carnage,
and the entrails. But then, like the other half of the mouse was actually in a bunch of cat vomit. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. This is really gross.
It tasted pretty good to me. What?
So he tried to eat the mouse and then threw up half of it and left half of the other half and the barf next to each other.
That's my boy.
So, yeah, Earl maybe left us the other half thinking we might want it.
He's a warrior, you know, that's what he does. He ain't got no mice.
So Earl is a very good hunter. He's a vicious kitty.
He is. He don't play. He don't play. So watch it out there. If you try to break in our house, you might get et in half. But don't worry, the other half will be filled up.
In fact, you know, there's like a skeleton over there. I wonder if Earl got to him.
Could be. Anything bony laying around here could have been.
We found skeletal remains, and we don't know who they were, but I think Earl got to them.
Yikes, yeah. So watch out, burglars. All right, so now we have a special thing to share with you right now. Like we said, a viewer sent in a rendition of our theme song that he put together, and this is going to be called our "What Do You Do" segment. So let's go to the beautiful theme song and get on with the with what was sent in to us by a fan. All right, here we go.
What do you do when you're watching the Hangout? Do you watch on your PC? Do you watch on your phone, in a group or alone? Send us pics and let us see. What do you do when you're watching the Hangout? Does your hairy, scary show? Do you watch with your dog, or you sleep like a log? Send us pics and let us know, yeah.
All right. Well, thank you, Seth Martin, for sending that in. That was very, very cool of you, and we really enjoyed it. Sounds like the fans liked it, too. And we've got some requests from our fans to provide them with the original theme song that I put together for the show, and I could definitely send it to you. What do you think about that? Should we? How can we make it available? I don't know how to do that.
Maybe we can make it into like a digital goodie they can download.
Yeah, I mean, we're no problem.
So Seth Martin does have his own YouTube channel. Just look up Seth Martin. It was on the screen earlier, and that video is on there. The cover song he did, along with some other cool videos he made.
Yeah, and we're also in the works with a couple other fans and artists out there that want to come up with some music for the show. So that's another fun thing. That's what's great about this show. It's kind of taking on a life of its own. You got people out there that have all this cool talent, sharing it with us in the world. I love it.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun that all these creatives can all like come together and we can all work on stuff that's cool.
We've had great artwork submitted to us by friends like Tony Beller and Marty. And oh my gosh, help me out here.
Oh gosh, there's a toy painter paints figurines.
Yeah.
There's all kinds of artists. Jason Locardi, the comic book artist.
Yeah, our snack master General Greg is a musician as well.
Greg's a musician, yeah.
We're working on some stuff with him.
Tony Beller does art.
Mention the stellar Tony Beller, that's right.
Yep, fan art.
Who we might not recognize soon. He's I guess he's going through a transformation from what I understand. I can't wait. I might not even recognize him. We go visit him soon.
Yeah, we'll have to go visit him at the Streetsboro Flea Market in the near future.
That's right. So good to see that you're going good with that, Tony. And I need to take a page from his book, and I think I'm finding when he's taken off. But anyway.
So if you guys want to send artwork, pictures of what you do when you watch the show. Some people like to show the food they make, if they make their own pizzas, if they have a really cool TV setup with their gaming stuff.
I mean, we've had people send
so many great pictures people have sent in. We love it.
Oh yeah, and like Albert, our friend and fan Albert, he's watching our show tonight. From what I understand, at his campsite by a fire.
Yeah, he said he would be watching by campfire.
Ooh, that's really cool.
Awesome.
So he sent us pictures of that in the past.
Oh,
so people have a big screen set up in their backyard that they watch all kinds of stuff on, including our show. It could be whatever like Janet said, hobbies that you might have that you do when you watch the show. We don't know if Seth composed that song when he watched our show, but he composed it because he watches our show. So there you go.
Yeah, so thank you for sending that in. And our email's at the bottom of the screen there, themummyandthemonkey@gmail.com. And then our regular postal mail address is on themummyandthemonkey.com, and it is also in the YouTube video description below.
Yes, it is. So you can hit us up with no excuses. No excuses.
There you go. All right, well, let's continue on with part 3
oh, do we have to?
of the monster of Piedras Blancas.
Right here on
The Mummy and the Monkeys Hairy Scary Hangout.
You gotta learn to say that in Spanish, right?
Si.
Okay. That's a start.
Mr. Madsen! Mr. Madsen! Oh, Mr. Madsen, I've been looking all over for you.
What's the matter,
It's
Lucy?
Dad.
What happened?
I don't know exactly. I found him at the bottom of one of the caves. He's hurt, I can tell. He's unconscious.
Now, just take it easy. We'll go right out. Here, Lucy, here. Take one of these. You'll feel better in a minute.
Roses are red, and how do you do? Drink 4 of these.
Right, can you make it? All right, let's get going. Come on. Here you are, Doc. Thanks.
Well, I had a long night.
Lucy, you stay here.
Okay. Hey! What's this lying around?
Doc? Yeah, it's all right.
How is he, Doctor?
Has a bad gash in his right arm and his leg is hurt. I can't tell how badly until I examine him more carefully. Help me get him to his feet, huh? Now, be careful, that arm is hurt real bad. That's it. Now, George. Yeah. You get my bag, will you, please? All right. Now, let's get him to the lighthouse so I can give him a more thorough examination.
How do you feel, Dad?
There are no stupid questions, just stupid people.
We found you on the beach at the bottom of one of the big cliffs. The doctor says you'll have to stay in bed.
But I can't.
You've got to.
I've got to tend the light.
Fred.
I'm sorry, sir. Those are orders.
What are you doing here?
He helped get you up from the beach.
Oh.
Would you like something to eat?
I wish you could just shut your big yapper.
Well, I suppose you won't leave me alone until you get your own way.
It'll be good for you. Watch him, will you, Fred? I'll be right back.
Thank you.
That's all right.
You get that thing out of my face. What's the matter with you?
Do you have any idea what happened?
I'm trying to think, but nothing happens.
Well, you must have gone out last night. Lucy said she heard you, and there was the broken lantern on the beach.
Yes, that's right. After she went to her room, I took the lantern and started down toward the cove.
Why?
She'd been swimming again, and I'd forbidden it. She's headstrong. And last night she had the feeling she was being watched. I went down to see what I could find.
Did you see anyone?
Hell no.
There's been another murder.
Who?
Kochek. We found his body this afternoon.
He talked too much.
Mr. Sturgis, you've been around a long time. What do you know of the legend?
Piedras Blancas? Well, the coastal currents off this point are very treacherous. And the rocks on the seaward side are covered in white with gull droppings. In bad weather, they're almost impossible to see. Many a ship was lost on those rocks before this light was built. There's not a record of any survivors.
Oh, with the coast and surf like that, that isn't surprising.
No, but people would rather start a legend. Some of the earlier settlers claimed a monster lived in the rocks below this point.
Do you believe it?
Abso-fragging-lutely, damn it.
Of course not.
Has anyone ever had a look in those caves?
It's government land. Nobody's allowed.
Do you mind if I have a look?
There's nothing there.
Well, then it won't hurt to have a look.
I don't want you on those rocks. It's dangerous.
All right. Are you sure that you don't remember anything that happened last night?
If I did, I'd tell you.
That's a lie! That is a...
Look.
Where'd you find her, Will? Will, I understand how you feel. We all do. But if we're ever going to stop this wanton killing, you got to try to help us. You got to tell me whatever you can.
I know nothing. Nothing.
Will, where was she going?
Mother sent her to the store.
Thanks, Will. Come on. Let's go check with Eddie. See if she ever got there.
His broth will be ready in a minute. Well, what's the matter?
Well, nothing.
I can tell. Now, what is it?
Is your father often gone from the lighthouse any length of time?
Why do you ask?
You said after your mother died that he changed.
Yes.
And that after you moved out here, you wanted to be left alone. He even sent you away to school. Wouldn't let you come home during vacations.
What are you getting at?
How long was it after you moved here that he sent you away to school?
About 2 months.
Did anything unusual happen before he sent you away?
I don't think so.
But you said he seemed better for a while.
He was.
Then why did he send you away?
It's something I did. It wasn't anything, just kid stuff.
No, go on.
Well, when we lived up north, he let me play around the rocks and go to the beach alone. But shortly after we moved here, he refused me the privilege. Said it was too dangerous. The cliffs never seemed any bigger than the ones up north. So I sneaked away one day and got caught in one of the caves by the tide. When he found me, it was dark, and he was furious. I'd never seen him like that. He sent me to bed without supper, and the next morning I was packed off to boarding school. I didn't see him for almost 10 years.
And he didn't give you any reason at all?
I never questioned him.
You've heard of the legend of White Rocks?
Sure.
But you've never been in those caves. Think I'll have a look.
What for?
Your father's keeping something from me.
Isn't that a little unfair?
I don't think so. He as much as ordered me not to go in those caves.
Well, this is his life. He's responsible.
Look, that's not quite the point. 3 people in the last 24 hours have met with violent deaths. I don't think there's anything to the legend, but I've got to be sure.
Even if it means disobeying my father?
Yeah, as a matter of fact.
I'm not his son-in-law yet.
I thought you trusted him.
I do.
If you did, you wouldn't go to the caves.
I'm sorry.
I don't think you'd better come here again.
Oh, yeah, you should be so lucky.
Eddie! 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 That's funny. I told him to stay here till I sent a relief. Let's look outside. I can't understand where Eddie's disappeared to. You look in the office and see if Kochek's body's still there. All right. I'll try the ice room. Yes.
There.
I had a fall from my strength, and I think I caught my human.
No, not now.
Him. Is he dead?
Oh, he's got a broken collarbone, and his back may be injured. We better get him over to my office.
Sam. It's the same.
Here, take it easy. Why, it's identical.
Well, I guess we found our killer.
Or he's found us.
Well, can you handle things here? I better go get Fred.
All right, George. Now be careful.
Yeah.
I'm going back and clean the crackers out of my bed. I'm expecting company.
Lucy, I've got to see Fred.
What's happened?
There have been 2 more murders.
Oh, no. Who?
Eddie and Will's little girl.
How did it happen?
Well, I haven't got time to tell you now. I've got to get Fred and go back into town.
He went down to the cliff.
All right. Oh, look. Now, remember, one thing. You keep the place locked. And don't come out until we call you. Now, there's a creature loose around here someplace. He's not headed this way, but don't take any chances.
All right.
Now, remember.
All right.
Oh, good Lord, you scared me.
I'm sorry, Fred.
What's the matter?
We found our killer.
What is it?
It's inhuman. He's nearly 7 feet tall. He's got tremendous strength. You know, that scale you found, that was part of it.
He's killed 2 more people and escaped.
Where'd he go?
South, along the beach. We've got to track him down.
I'll tell Lucy.
No. I've already warned her. They're in no danger. We'll go after him. So, come on.
Daddy, you want some milk? It's ready.
Slap some bacon on a biscuit and let's go. We're burning daylight.
All right, wait a minute, men. Wait. Now, look. Fred and I will cover the beach along the rocks. Merritt, you take 2 men to cover the cliffs from the top. Jake, you try the moor. Now, don't get divided. And don't try to take him by yourselves because you're no match for him. Now, fire 3 signal shots in case you come in contact with him. But don't get too close. Wait till the rest of us get there. You understand that?
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Look at the size of those prints. Want me to signal?
No. Let's wait till we're sure that he's cornered. You know, some of these caves come out on top of the cliff. Come on. He must have gone out through the top. Come on.
Over here! Barrett's dead. Let's get Mike back right away and patch him up.
We'll all have to go back. We'll need reinforcements.
Well, come on, let's go then. He needs medical attention.
Yeah, now look, man. We'll start the hunt tomorrow morning at daybreak. Bring Merritt's body, boys, will you? Let me help you.
Dad, you're feeling better. You slept most of the day. This is good and warm. It'll give you strength.
No, I've got to get up to the light.
Eat this and we'll talk about it.
You don't understand.
Yes, I do. There. That's better.
Go.
Hi, I'm Ola Ray, and you're watching The Mummy and the Monkey.
So, you want to buy this camper, huh?
Well, yeah, I think it'd be great for the road, Grimm.
Really?
Yeah.
Take the show on the road, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That's a good idea. But you know what? I want to check it out first before you lay any green down, yeah. I used to work in a car lot. I'm a pro, so let me do my thing. I'm going to start over here, yeah. Well, come on, let's go around the back way and check the other ones. Well, I got some bad news for you, Janet.
What's that, Grimm?
You can't buy this hunk of junk.
Well, why not?
Well, weren't you paying attention? This thing's dog tired. Yeah.
Hello, boys and ghouls. This is Eric Uncle Pigger, creator of Toxic Tunes. I specialize in creepy, kooky, spooky, macabre art that I put on my t-shirt line. I'm always creating new t-shirts every month. I've also got patches, stickers, monster masks, calendars, artworks, air fresheners, pill. I got so much stuff I can't even keep my eyes straight. Just come to Toxic Tunes and see with your own eyes where it's Halloween every day. And stay tuned for more of Mummy and the Monkey. I love these two.
Welcome back, y'all. Just like that, we are back. Hey, welcome back, y'all, to the Mummy and the Monkey's Hairy Scary Hangout.
Mm-hmm.
You're watching the Monster of Piedras Blancas.
Yes,
Ooh.
we finished up part 3, and the monster is on a killing spree.
Oh, that rhymed. I like that. That's very, very good.
I didn't even mean to do that.
Oh, no. You're good like that. Okay. Found my banana.
And poor John Saxon. The head of John Saxon was in the cave.
He lost his head in this movie.
I mean, he'll be okay, right?
You can't keep a good Saxon down. He will
return. Will he get better?
Of course he will. He can regenerate. He's a totally different breed of human. He's not human. He's inhuman.
And he's in a lot more movies than what people really think.
Probably been at least 100 on our show.
Yeah, he's in almost every movie we play.
The guy is a mighty talent.
Yeah, he had a great acting career.
Even from the grave, the guy,
Mm-hmm.
He shines. All right, okay, so now it's time for talk about our whereabouts, what's going on in the world of the Mummy and the Monkey.
Yeah, some promos and stuff.
Yeah, fun things,
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's go. Where do we start? Right here at the Stills. Ooh, well, we could talk about that, or maybe not. Let's start with, I don't know. Hey!
There's our friend's channel, The Late Late Horror Show. Dino, he runs a great channel that plays radio shows, paranormal chat, great celebrity guest stars. And we were on there like a week or so ago.
Yeah, and it's actually gotten over 1,000 views, that show.
Wow, that's
so it's
awesome.
Doing good. So you should go check out the Late Late Horror Show on YouTube, baby. What's up? Oh, yeah, I'll let you do it. Yeah, go right ahead. Yeah, a lot of fun on that show. We had a good discussion, and you should really check it out. All right, so we're going back to this, and we had to take care of a little business there, and the next thing up for bids. Hey, not that one. Here we go. Well, there we go. Hey! Okay, let's talk about what happens on Sunday nights at 6 p.m. Eastern Time.
Yes, we have a new assigned time for our podcast. We have a behind-the-scenes podcast called Living the Scream. Woo. It's the official podcast of The Mummy and the Monkey. And every Sunday evening at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, we will go live where we talk about like eBay and resale. And our show, The Mummy and the Monkey.
Yes, that's right. We are resellers by day,
horror hosts by night.
Yes, we talk all things on our reselling venture, which we call Monster Hustle for now, and of course, The Mummy and the Monkey is the second half. We talk about the behind the scenes going on with our anecdotes, interesting stories, things that might have happened. Our cat eating a mouse, things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows what we'll talk about?
Yeah, if you guys like, you can join us Sundays at 6 p.m. Eastern, and you can be a part of the podcast and chat with us.
We've locked that time in. We're going to try to do a new show every Sunday at 6 p.m.
Yep.
Live. Streaming live like this one. Hey, look at this. Stuff to wear.
Yes, we've got t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, and so much more. It's all there on the Teespring store, different sizes and colors and designs to choose from. And there's a coupon code.
Woo!
Coupon code CW15 for 15% off anything you order from our Teespring store.
Off of your entire purchase, as they say.
Yes, so if you order multiple things, the savings stack up on there.
That's right.
And the link is in the YouTube description below or on our website, themummyandthemonkey.com.
I mean, look at all this merch. I'm going to be adding to these designs very soon. There's a lot of artwork we have in the wings that we like to slap on these shirts, and all you have to do is click around, pick the color, the style you want, and boom, the size, and it'll get sent into your hot little hands to wear on your hot body.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's it for all of that kind of stuff. So back to us. Yeah, that's that. Not much going on with the appearances or anything right now.
And we want to thank our moderators in the YouTube chat for helping us, because we do get from time to time some of those naughty robots
Everyone gets them.
Yeah, so we try to put those guys, those robots in timeout.
They're like roaches, you know. You have to just they're everywhere. No matter you could have a $2 million apartment in New York, but you still got roaches. You know, you can't. It doesn't matter where you live. If they're there, they're gonna be there.
So thank you, moderators, for helping out with stuff like that.
We love you, baby. All right.
All right, let's check out some of the comments.
Yes,
and
this is an interactive show.
We're gonna get back, and then we'll get back into the movie.
Yeah, so let's interact a little bit. What are they saying?
Ellen Bloom says, super cool t-shirts. She highly recommends them.
Ooh, thank you.
Connie Cleary says that she has 2 of our shirts. Awesome, Connie.
That's
Thank
right.
you.
Yeah, more to come.
And Neil says, I've been wearing my shirt on Fridays to work.
Oh, cool.
Oh, wow.
Represent.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I bet you're the best dressed at your job.
I totally get it. I live for, as a wee ape, I really lived for Fridays. I love them because of shows like Big Chuck and Little John, and then the weekend you'd have all your other horror hosts and all the cool lineup that they would have. On most of the local stations had a lot of cool sci-fi and horror things going on all weekend.
Awesome.
So yeah, Friday was the day it kicked it all off, and we're happy to do our show on a Friday night. Carry on that tradition, you know?
Oh yeah, we it's a lot of fun, and we love that it's building up this following, and everyone can chat and have fun too.
It is, and
so
we really
John Biggins says he's wearing his shirt now.
And I'm burping now. Hey.
You're always burping or farting.
So, a really quick heads up that we won't be doing a Harry Scary hangover tonight.
Mm-mm.
We're actually going to try to get up early and do some more hunting for stuff because, hey, we need a place to live, and it's easier to pay for it when you have money.
So, yeah, no after show, no chat after the show, but that's okay.
Nope.
We will have the podcast on Sunday so we can chat with you guys then
You
a little
betcha.
more.
And again, that's a live, our podcast is live, and we have a bunch of stuff in the works which we'll just sort of like tease right now, okay? We'd like to do a lot more with the channels. We'll just say
we
that,
definitely want to add more content to our channel.
So this weekend we're going to be scheming and planning and doing some stuff to maybe bring you even more of our world, and let you in a little bit more into the world of the Mummy and the Monkey.
Awesome. Well, we'll chat about it more on one of our podcasts.
Okay.
And for now, let's get into the final
thank
part
God.
4 of The Monster of Piedras Blancas.
Right here on
The Mummy and the Monkeys Harry Scary Hangout.
Woo! All right, grab your nose tight, squeeze it tight. Here we go. You.
You don't understand.
Yes, I do. Dad, why didn't you want Fred to go to the caves?
It's dangerous.
Is that the only reason?
What's between you and Fred?
3 months pregnant. I'm in love with him.
Oh, good for you!
I don't want you to see him again.
2 more people have been killed in the village. Do you know anything about the killings? The people in the village think you do.
They're fools.
Daddy, the last person killed was a child, a little girl.
Maybe I'm responsible. I don't know.
What do you mean?
Do you remember the long walks I used to take when we first came here?
You'd say to help to keep you from brooding about Mother.
Yes.
This lame story he's about to tell me?
Well, there were many caves along the cliffs that I was sure had never been explored. I noticed one in particular at low tide. One day when the tide was at full ebb, I waded out through the opening and walked through it.
What else?
I walked for what seemed miles until I saw a light ahead. Climbed up to it and found a narrow fissure opening at the mouth of the big cave below the lighthouse.
What are you talking about?
It wasn't big enough for me to get through, so I had to go back.
Now let's get serious.
Just before I got to the entrance, I realized the tide had closed me in. Suddenly, I had the strangest feeling that I was being watched. And I heard sounds like heavy breathing. I dove through the opening and swam out. The next day, I went back to the mouth of the cave below the light and left some fish I'd caught.
So now you're going to tell me the whole story, see?
The following morning, they were gone.
Is that why you packed me off to boarding school?
Oh, I knew it wouldn't be long until you'd find that opening and squeeze through. I couldn't take a chance, Lucy. After you left, I was even more lonely. Strange, but I got to worrying about that poor creature in the cave.
You confusing me.
I fished every day and left my catch. Finally, I just couldn't catch enough, so I got meat scraps. Wasn't long before the fish was refused, and I had to get more meat. And last night, when you mentioned that you had the feeling someone was watching you, I had to go down and see. I must have slipped on the rocks, or I don't know.
I'm sorry, Dad.
Can you remember anything else that happened last night?
No! I just had the feeling somebody was watching me, that's all. Dad, do you mean to tell me you've been feeding this whatever it is all these years?
Until Kochek gave my scraps away the other day. I'd have paid him for them if that's what he wanted.
I'm sure he didn't do it spitefully.
So you see, if there is a monster, maybe in a way I am responsible.
Don't say that, Dad. You had no way of knowing.
But I should have guessed. I should have guessed and told the sheriff. But somehow I had a protective feeling, like it was my own.
What a dumb thing to do.
After you left, I was very lonesome, Lucy, and it seemed less lonesome knowing that there was some living creature nearby. I know it's stupid, but I never got along with the townspeople. It was something to hang on to.
I understand. Dr. Jorgensen says you'll have to stay in bed.
I've got to tend the light.
I'll turn it on when it's time.
But the prisms need cleaning, and it's got to be oiled.
One night won't hurt.
Lucy, you've got to help me.
It's going to be a clear night. You don't have to worry.
But suppose the legend is true.
You could kill yourself going up there tonight.
I could do less. I can't. It's my responsibility.
Oh, all right.
Lucy,
Let me get you something warm.
You've got to help me. If a ship went aground tonight and he was out there hunting, there wouldn't be a single survivor.
Let's rest a while. All right now?
Yeah, let's go on. I'll be all right now. You can go down.
Excuse me? Sure?
If I need you, I'll call you. Better bolt the door, windows. Now go.
All right.
What's that for?
Because I love you.
Here, Ring. Ring. Here, Ring. Ring. Come here, Ring. Come on, boy.
Hi. Hi. How's Mike?
Well, he'll be all right. Look, Jake, Fred wants a rope net.
What for? Well, I've got an idea of the safest way to catch the monster to trap him. Now, if we can get a net about 10 by 10, I think we can do it.
You got one?
I think so. We'll take a look.
All right, I'll be back shortly. I gotta go take it down.
Take the Jeep.
Oh, thanks.
Lucy, I'm home.
Dad, I'll be right there, just changing.
I thought I'd come over and see how things are going. We could use another hand. Well, fine. What do I do? Help tie this together.
What are you going to do with this thing if you do catch it?
Ship it to the university.
What are they going to do with it?
Well, finding a living link in the evolution of any species could clear up a lot of unanswered questions.
I guess so, but it ain't getting this met built.
Fred, I'm worried.
What's the matter?
Well, as I drove over from the office, I noticed the light wasn't on. Now, you better phone Lucy and see if everything is all right.
Go ahead.
I'm trying to use the phone!
There's no answer.
Did you use the right number?
761.
Try it again.
Stupid.
Something's wrong. I better get out there.
All right, you go ahead. Now, I'll round up some men, and I'll follow as quickly as I can.
I'll go with you.
Oh, goody, goody. I done a good thing, and I get a prize.
I haven't looked this pretty since I was a baby.
Lucy! Lucy! Lucy!
Kill somebody up in here tonight. You what?
Oh, gnarly!
Ring.
Lucy, go back. You can't do anything. Run, Lucy, run.
I'm over help. Harry, the monster's in the lighthouse is dead.
the tower! Barricade the front, we'll have him trapped. I'm all right, Lucy. He'll never get through the steel door.
Look, we'll use the net to block the entrance off. Good, you brought some extra rope. Right. Is there any clothesline?
In the bag.
All right, I'll get it.
Can you get a line up to me?
I'll throw one up and we'll rig it to the tow rope and make a bosun's chair.
No, hold your fire. You might hit Sturgis.
Get back, darling!
Oh, man, come on, man.
Keep them in the light.
Lucy, turn on the light!
All right, Thumbelina, you got me. Darn, that's the end.
Hey, Groovy Ghoulies! My name's Rob.
And I'm Karen.
And we're the Bargain Barons, and we love running around our city to different garage sales and estate sales looking for antiques and collectibles.
Oh my gosh, there's just so many nice things here.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's so nice.
Hey, wow, look at this old thing.
Oh yeah.
And when we're not doing that, we love watching Mummy and Monkey on YouTube and Facebook.
They're awesome. Check them out.
Oh, whoa, you're here. You're still here. You did it. You did it. Your membership into the Bad Monster Movie Club is still intact.
Yes, we got through this bad
Oh.
monster movie. And the monster actually looks pretty neat. Like, I didn't think the monster looked bad.
But there was barely any monster, if you ask me.
I wish we could have seen more of the monster and maybe learned his backstory and, you know, maybe why he was so angry and beheaded everyone.
Yeah, maybe he needed a Snickers bar. I don't know what his deal was.
Yeah, you know, maybe it was like some trauma from years ago, and maybe maybe a fisherman tried to kill him, so now he just wants to go and kill everyone.
Alas, we will never know.
He was a misunderstood monster.
He got yahooed off the top of that lighthouse by that guy, you know. So he's but he fell in the ocean, in the ocean. So he might still be alive. You never know. Maybe there's like a 70-year sequel that can come out. Maybe we should do the. That's an idea too. I'll talk to you about
Maybe. I mean, who knows? Maybe he had a wife and kids.
You
So
never
maybe
know.
there were other monsters there. Maybe he was just trying to feed his family.
Yeah, he wasn't doing, you know, doing his thing. You know, maybe all those meat scraps weren't for him.
Right.
Anyway, you got through another bad one with us, but hey, that's what this night's all about, right? Having good times with bad movies.
Oh yeah, and that's a fun one.
Yes, it is. You know, that's one you don't see a lot or hear a lot of for probably a good reason.
And you know, it's a summer horror film that we forgot to mention last week when we were talking about summer and beach-themed horror films. Technically, that took place on a beach.
It's one of those lost films that should have stayed lost, if you ask me. Anyway, yeah, you got through that one, and wow, we all did, and we're all stronger for it. We're all bonding here every Friday night. We're here to bond with each other, right? To hang out, have a good old time.
Well, what else do we have left, Graham?
Well, we do have a Cleveland TV show, Time Travel.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
we're going to travel back in time, and then we have a prize giveaway.
That has something to do with this, as far as it being based on a local programming thing called a TV guide we used to all get in the newspaper or on the newsstands.
Yes, so one lucky winner in a little bit here is going to win a Halloween 1997 TV guide.
That's right.
From Cleveland, Ohio. This is October 25th through the 31st. So then one lucky winner will get to see what was on TV back in 1997.
That's right. But tonight we are going to go back a little further than that. I'm pretty sure tonight's offering is from the 70s, if I'm not mistaken.
Awesome.
So I think it's 1978 actually. So
oh, cool.
Let's go back in time and see what's going on here in Northeast Ohio as we once again present to you Cleveland TV Showtime Travel. You think I would know the name? I made it up, but here we go. All right, everybody, here we go once again. Doing the thing we love so much. We start off Friday night on TV 8 WJKW here in Cleveland with the one, the only Houlihan and Big Chuck Show. Friday night, July 28th at 11:30 p.m. It's Hooli and Chuck. And what was their movie that night? Well, it was
King
Boris
of Monsters.
Karloff in Frankenstein, 1970.
Oh, I was reading the other thing.
That's right. You gotta read for you gotta slow down a little bit.
Wait, he was.
There's
looks like a mummy there.
Yeah, it's a Frankenstein type of mummy there. All right, see, and she's screaming her head off, and there he is again.
Oh, I like those bandages.
I'm sure you do. Hey, and then later after that, on 8 All Night, another movie show, they showed Revenge of the Creature. This is also on TV 8. Hence the name 8 All Night.
Nice.
And they showed this Universal classic. This is a creature getting his revenge.
The Gill Man.
And there he is. He's not liking cars that much, I don't think. I think he's a big fan of those.
No, he's like, F that.
Yeah, he must have been at the DMV all day and just got sick of waiting. All right, and there he is splashing away at the kiddie pool. All right. And later on, after that on the same channel, at 3 a.m., The Gun Riders.
Wow, I don't think I've seen that one.
I couldn't find much on this one. Looks like some sort of Western. No, not horror at all. Well, fast forward to Saturday, the next day, July 29th at noon on WUAB Channel 43, when there was the one, the only
Super Host.
Yes, and he did a 4-hour show that started out at noon with usually an hour of comedy shorts like The Bowery Boys or Three Stooges, or sometimes a mix of those. But there he had The Bowery Boys for an hour. And at 1 p.m., his first of 2 movies was Battle in Outer Space. Wow, look at those vehicles. Kind of reminded me of this vehicle right here.
I was thinking that just now.
The Oscar Mayer Wienermobile. And it's shooting something. Maybe the Wiener. And then the second movie of the day at 2:30 p.m. was Dick Tracy's Dilemma.
Ooh.
What was Dick's dilemma that day? I'm not really sure, but you have to ask him.
They're going to figure it out together.
Looks like he's got good company there to help him figure it out.
Yeah.
And there's fighting one of his villains. And there we go. That wraps up tonight's version, or tonight's episode, or installment, I should say. Not episode. Installment of Cleveland TV show Time Travel. It was so great.
Ooh,
you know, the 70s and 80s were awesome for television.
Well, that was fun to go back in time, and we learned something about what was on back then.
Yeah, and now
we're gonna learn something. Ooh. We're gonna learn who the prize winner is.
Now, what was that name I liked? That something Dancing Godzilla? Was that the name of that?
Dancing Godzilla is one of the names I wrote down.
I'm gonna predict that.
So you're gonna predict they win?
Yeah, I try to predict who you're gonna pick.
Well, the bucket is full.
It's Phil.
Phil is full.
The bucket is full.
My bucket's filled over.
Hi, Phil.
Here.
Nice to meet you.
All right, so let's shake, shake, shake.
Ba-da-da-da.
Shake, shake, shake. Shake my bucket. Shake my bucket. We're going to pick a name. We're going to stir it up
and I'm
here.
going to pick my nose.
And you're predicting Dancing Godzilla?
Why not? Because it's the funniest.
It is a funny name on YouTube.
Very creative. I like that.
Let's see. I picked one.
Or Ellen. I think I'm going to stick with
Ellen won last week.
That's true.
I still have to mail out her prize.
All right. Is it dancing?
No, a new chatter. Ed Burge.
Oh.
Ed Burge, congratulations, you are the winner.
Everybody knows about the Burge. Burge, Burge, Burge. Burge is the winner. The Burge, Burge, Burge. The Burge is the winner. All right.
So congrats, Ed. Send us an email. TheMummyAndTheMonkey@gmail.com.
I can click on that.
With your, mailing address. And we'll get that prize sent out to you.
Yeah, you won this really cool copy of a Cleveland TV guide from 1997, correct?
Yes, it's vintage.
There's probably a listing for Big Chuck and Little John show in there still.
I'm sure there is.
They didn't go off until the mid-2000s, so, that's, they definitely have a show entry in there. No more Superhost at that time or any other horror host. But the Ghoul actually didn't come back to Cleveland until... I think 98 or 98.
Well, technically, Son of Ghoul's Akron.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, well, no,
but that doesn't show up in there,
It doesn't show up in the TVI? Bummer.
Not that I know of.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, all right, thank you guys.
Keep dropping this thing. Okay, here we go.
Thank you guys for watching the show, hanging out with us tonight. Hopefully we all had fun here.
That's
and
true.
tune in next week for another installment. For episode 170.
Wow, we're up to an even number now. Well, you know what I mean by that.
Yeah.
We're up to 170. Wow, 170 episodes of this show. I can't believe it.
An even number for an odd couple.
Yeah, but we never leave the studio. We stay here until the next show. We never leave.
We just wait here. I crawl back into the sarcophagus and take a nap.
Right. So thanks everybody for the super chats tonight. That was very generous.
Yes, thank you guys.
Thanks to moderators for helping us out and doing your thing in the chat and helping us moderate. That's what you're doing, and we appreciate that.
And we'll be live Sunday evening right here on the Mummy and the Monkeys YouTube channel.
And as far as we know, we're going to be back, like you said, next Friday to do it all over again.
Oh, yeah. We got to keep going. The show must go on.
I can't wait. Who knows what we're going to show? We'll try to get that information to you as soon as possible. But until then.
Good night. Good fright. Mwah!
See you later, alligators.
Bye-bye.
Whoa, hey, what is that?
Stop the stream, Grim.
I'm trying to. I can't see my cursor. There we go.
Click the red button over there.
I'm working. No, this is the better way. I have to do a show outro. You have to do it, structural. Right?
Oh, okay.
All right, and now do it the right way. Night.
Bye.